Hello, my lovelies. Happy New Year to you all. Today is the 1st of January 2026. Now, some people are saying that this is a 1 year, but do not dismiss the zero. Es muy importante. 2026, 2 plus 2 plus 6 adds up to 10. And a 10 is to do with celebration. And people are dismissing the zero. They're just saying, oh, you add the 1 and 0 together and it makes 1. And yes, it does. However, the zero is muy importante. It's very, very significant. It's very, very important, as is the 10, the number itself. So, where did the zero originate? And it seems that it originated independently in 3 ancient traditions: Babylonian, the Mayans, and the Hindus, with the Hindu development yielding the full concept of zero as a number, and from there it spread through to the Arab world, to the West, evolving from a placeholder to a numeric value and foundation to modern mathematics. So if you imagine when people were totting up figures and there needed to be a gap between one column and another so as not to make any mistakes, they may have put a small dot and or a little circle. And so that is how it evolved through these 3 completely different traditions, ancient traditions, and independently. So at different times and different eras during their unfoldment, that's the right word. So when we look at the 1 and the 0, 1 is, yes, new beginnings, brand new starts, making change, and the 0 is pure potential. It is the 0 point in any part of our existence. It's where everything stems from. It's the creator point, the creator energy. So if you look at a 1 and a 0, it's also the binary code. So the 1 is the male energy and the 0 is the female energy. The 1 is the divine masculine and the 0 is the divine feminine. So this is what is appearing in 2026. Do not dismiss the 10. Do not dismiss the 0. It is the coming together, the unfoldment, the activation of the divine masculine, the 1, and the divine feminine, the 0. So the computer science that uses binary code, the 1 and the 0, when they are put in a certain sequence, they can be read. And so the 0's metaphysical meaning centers on pure potential and origin. It embodies a clean slate, the void from which all probabilities emerge, the starting point of creation, and a gateway to unity, balance, inner silence and transformation, renewal within, in the life, in your life and universe. So also when we look at the 0 in the tarot, well, the Fool card is the first card. Sorry, wrong one. There, Fool card. See, there's the 0. Sorry, it's back to front. So the very first card in the tarot is pure potential. It's not number 1, it's 0. And you think, well, that's a bit odd, isn't it, that you have a 0? But it is a number. It is the beginnings. It's the concept. It is the hero's journey. It is that part of us that steps out into the world on this fantastical journey of life without a care in the world, without knowing exactly where we are headed. But the 0 is the pure potential of what we can become. And then the 10 is also very significant. And the 10 is a card of celebration. So this is the 10 of Cups. And you can see there's a family, there's a home, there's children, everything growing beautifully, very happy, happy people. So my sense of this energies for this year, yes, it's a 1. Wonderful, great, we can all start something new. But the 10 is about celebrating life, celebrating how far we have come. So getting through the 9 year, getting through all of those problems, those difficulties, those blockages, those aha moments, those realizations of what does not serve you anymore. And do not drag it into this year. Do not drag anything that doesn't serve you into this year. Do not give it life support, as it's not worth you wasting your energy on it. And also, if we look at the numbers from 1 to 10, when you look at the number 6, it's a stick and it has a 0 at the bottom, a little circle at the bottom. And it looks like a pregnant woman. So the stick is the whole body and the circle is the belly. And it is looking forwards. So number 6 in numerology and in the tarot is about moving ahead in life. From where we've come, number 5 is the halfway point. It's 5 is difficulties, but short term. And so when we reach the 6, we're able to move forward. We're able to birth something new. So the 0 has turned up again in the number 6. Then we move on to the number 9. Again, it's a stick, and it has a circle at the top facing backwards. So the 0 in the 9, and the 9 is the number of completions, is observing the past, not absorbing everything that it has brought you to this point. It is a point of observation. And also it's the top of the stick, so it's the head. Now number 6 is the belly, and the number 9, circle 0, is the head, your head, how you think, how you scheme, how you have ideas. So it's the mental faculties, whereas the 6 is more to do with your intuitive self, your intuitive psychic abilities, that gut instinct. And then we move on to the 10. So again, we have the stick, which is our bodies, but the 0 stands, sorry, that should put that symbol. The 0 stands alone. It is that pure potential, that part of us, which if we allow ourselves to step into, becomes more than you can possibly even imagine. So there we are. There's a little bit of more information about the energies of this year of 2026 and how we need to embrace all of the numbers. Do not dismiss the 10, do not dismiss the 0. It is the pure potential and our ability to move forward with a sense of celebration. Now, when we get to the 17th of February of this year, that is the beginning of the Chinese New Year, which moves from the year of the wood horse, which we're still in at the moment, to, the wood snake, which we're still in at the moment, into the fire horse. So we've got a month and a half before we reach that changeover, but you can already feel the energies. I know I certainly am feeling that fire horse energy stirring. I am a horse anyway, I'm a wood horse. And so when we move into the fire horse as of the 17th of February, that fire will be fed by the wood, my wood horse energy. So I should be galloping ahead with all sorts of different things. I've already got lots of schemes and plans in the making, workshops, etc. So watch this space. So you can feel that endings that we've just been through of 2025 into 2026, and then the stirrings of these more new energies of the Chinese New Year as of the 17th of February. Now, 17 plus 2 plus 1 of 2026 adds up to 11. So the day of the Chinese New Year fire horse is an 11-day. And you can see that as a portal. And 11 is our intuition, it's our psychic abilities, it's our gut instinct. So we're moving through the tail end of the the tail end of the snake, the wood snake year, so a shedding of the skin. And for some people it can be pretty uncomfortable, pretty draining. So if you are feeling exhausted, if you are feeling drained, if you're feeling, am I ever going to come through this, whatever this is going on for you? Yes, of course you are. You are. It's the end of many, many cycles. And it is the ridding your physical body of ancient beliefs, programming, ways of living. And as we move into the fire horse year, it's more to do with the light body, with the Merkaba, with your 5D energies. So be gentle with yourselves, take care of yourselves first before you serve anybody else, and allow these things to fall away. Don't try and, as I say, give them life support. Just allow yourself to let go of these things, even though you may have hung on to them for a very long time and thought that that's the only way that life could be. There's something much more enjoyable, exciting, interesting, fulfilling coming along. So there you are, my lovelies. 2026 is a 10-year, a 1-year, and do not dismiss the 0. Sending lots of love. See you again soon. Bye.